right, guys, it's Friday. How you doing? So today, let me introduce myself just in case you don't know who's talking. Yeah, this is Jennifer Toyinbo. I'm a realtor serving the Houston Katy area. So just in case you're looking for a realtor, I'm your to go person. Okay, don't hesitate to reach out. So today I'm going to be talking about something that is very, very important, and I know a lot of people are very skeptical about it. So I just want to quickly just touch about it because I saw a lady make a video about it. I'm like, okay, why not? Let me talk about it. So it's about getting a credit card. Why do you think you need a credit card? What is the usefulness of a credit card? And how do you make sure that the credit card doesn't overpower you and it doesn't overwhelm you? So I'm going to quickly just talk about the role credit cards has to play, because we are in an economy where when it comes to real estate, buying a house, or even making purchase of anything, most of the time, especially if it's a huge purchase, our credit affects us, whether negative or positive. We are being affected by it. So I just want to quickly just touch about it. So because I've got to realize that since I started real estate, even before I started real estate, I always know that building credit is very important, but a lot of people, especially immigrants like myself, are very skeptical about owning a credit card because they feel like, so let's talk about some of the myths or the beliefs that we, especially immigrants, believe that credit cards have, like, I don't want to owe anybody, I don't want to borrow, I want to spend what I have, because if I have credit card, it means that I'm spending what I don't have, and I don't like that. It's like you're living a fake life. People are just in a sense, people are just scared of owning a credit card. It's simple and short. But I just want to come out today to just debunk all that, right? Debunk it. If you need to get a credit card, this is the time for you to start building, especially if you know you're going to buy a home or you need to make a home purchase in the future. This is the time you want to start building your credit. And how do you build your credit? Most of the time you build your credit by getting a credit card, okay? By getting a credit card. Even though maybe you think, I don't need it, just get it. You could maybe you want to try to like cup your usage so it doesn't start controlling you, because yes, even though it has a lot of advantages, it also have disadvantage, and I'm going to talk about the disadvantage in a minute. Just give me a few seconds. I'm going to get to that. But I mean, there's so much benefit of having a credit card. So if you feel like, you don't want to be dependent on credit card, you can just like limit your limit to like 300, 500. But at least in a month, okay, this is the budget. I'm going grocery shopping, your daily shopping, eating in the restaurants and all that you know that you're going to spend anyways. So instead of spending it on your debit card, it's better for you to spend it on your credit card, and then at the end of the month, you make your full payment. And you are not amounting to interest, okay? But you know that you are building credit history, because it's very, very important. Because a lot of people, they'll be like, I don't want anything credit, I don't want to have credit, I don't want anything to mess, they don't just like credit, right? They don't like anything credit card, because from where we're back home, we don't really have credit. It's what we have, that's what we spend. But when you come to a place like America and realize that you need to have credit, because you need to build your credit, okay? So especially if you're new, if you're just coming to America, you're just an immigrant, and you plan to buy a home in the nearest future, especially here in America, I want you to know that you need to start building your credit. And those of you that have children that are born here, you need to start building your children's credit as well. And how do you build your children's credit? You can build your children's credit by adding them to your credit. Add them to your credit. So even though they are not the ones spending, but it's going on their record that they have a credit, because you are the parent and they are under you as minors, and they also will be recorded as their credit history as well. Now, let's talk about disadvantages of credit card. Sometimes we have the tendency to overspend more than we make, right? So if you know that you have that tendency to, become, because yes, you can get carried away because you have that huge amount of credit on your credit card. Let me say you are being approved for like a 10,000 or even 3,000 or even 5,000 income, and you just go and start spending. and you're not thinking of how you're going to pay back, so you become indebted. That's where the disadvantage come in. And how do you overcome that? Make sure you're spending you're building your credit in a way that you know that your basic needs, your gas money, your gas spending, your groceries, your everyday feeding, your when you go out to restaurants and all those things, that you're gonna spend it anyways. It's a monthly budget, right? Maybe you're assuming you budget $500 or you budget $300 for this or these expenses. Spend the credit card, and at the end of the month, just pay back. Don't let it go into interest, because you don't want that interest charges, right? If you don't want those interest charges, just make sure you pay as and when due, and then that's it. You gradually you will just continue to build your credit. And I give you guys 6 months, 3 to 6 months, you will see that your credit will start increasing, and you'll be amazed your credit numbers. And if you're out there and your credit is already messed up, no worries, you can start building again, right? What did you do first from the beginning, right? Go back to the drawing board and say, okay, what did I do right at the beginning that even made them qualify me to get this credit, right? You can go back and start building your credit, because guys, credit is very important when it comes to home purchase, especially if you're not going to pay cash. And I hope you find this video useful, and if you did, hit me a follow, and I will see you guys in my next video. Ciao, this is Jennifer Toyinbo.